have a good friend, Jeff Mitchell, who heads up Roxborough United Soccer Club. Through his efforts, they now have a direct pipeline to an in-the-city soccer club with coaches coming out and giving that development at those crucial early ages, right? For me, when I was younger, I was playing, and it was my dad and a couple other dads from the neighborhood that really had no idea, but they wanted to be there for their kids, go out there, try to not bunch ball. You're seeing an evolution in American soccer, and really within American soccer, at least for those young kids that are staying at home and not going overseas, you're seeing the Philadelphia Union lead the charge on how to develop them and how to transition them into the first team of our domestic league, which is, I'm really proud that the Philadelphia Union are doing that. And, they spend a lot of money in a lot of years. They get X amount of money a year. They're spending a lot of that on the academy, right? Now, when you get this influx of cash with Brendan Aronson going over there, and I can't imagine Mark McKenzie being far behind. You mentioned Kai Wagner earlier. There's a lot of pieces here that can be moved for profit, for money to fund this thing, right? And now that you have that investment in the past already in the academy, you have that up and running. It's proven to work. You have more people coming out of it and transitioning into the first team. Well, that new money gets to go towards our first team, right? You talked about not being able to spend earlier. Guess what? For the first time in its history, the Philadelphia Union, in theory, right? In theory, should have the cash to go through and start making serious investments in their first team, which with Ernst Tanner giving him money, I can't think of anything I'd be more confident in right now.
No, absolutely. I agree with you. And I love the shout out to the King of Posidelphia, Mr. Jeff Mitchell. Loved having Jeff on the podcast. Love seeing him at the games and everything. I mean, the dude just is all positive vibes. And you had to see what he does with Roxborough, like you said. I mean, dedicates so much to those young kids. And he says all the time, it's not about win or lose. It's about, getting better each and every single day. And I think that's such a great mindset. And who knows, maybe somebody comes through Roxborough United and signs for the Union Academy, and in a couple of years, see one of those kids on the field for the Philadelphia Union. And because of what the coaches are doing there at Roxborough United, believing into these kids is just something really, really special. And